My name's Shemi Varani. I live in London. I've lived there all my life. My family is originally from Uganda and came over here in the late 60s. I'm married and I have two boys who are 4 and 7, Adam and Cameron. When I first decided to run the half marathon, I didn't tell anyone. I just sent the email out to everyone telling them what I was going to be doing, and they were all completely shocked. No one expected it of me. World Vision were brilliant. As soon as I called them to say that I wanted to fundraise, I was put through to very enthusiastic people, and was sent a form, and would be in contact with them via email about how to set up a fundraising page. I'm a bit old-fashioned in that I don't use Facebook or anything, so they said no problem, that's fine. In contact with people via emails. They just gave me ideas of how to kind of encourage people. In total, I raised £4,738, which was above and beyond what I thought I would raise. I was lucky enough to actually go and visit the development programme in the summer holidays of last year, 2012. Myself, my husband and the two boys went along to Rukhiga and could actually see where the money went, which made me feel very happy, very proud to be able to sponsor and fundraise for World Vision, because I could see what a huge difference it made to everyone's life over there, and everyone was saying how World Vision has helped them get clean drinking water, help with their education, with their health. It's just, it totally changed their whole lives around.
I'm Jeff Earle, I'm 52 years of age, I live in East Yorkshire. I work for the local power company, head of health and safety. I'm married with 3 children, they're all grown up, and it was actually one of my eldest daughter who participated in the bike ride with me. I think we had the idea probably just after Christmas of that year, and myself and my eldest daughter, Sophie, decided that we'd just do something different in the summer, and we decided to get on our bikes and cycle from Land's End to John O'Groats. In the end, we raised around about £4,000. We had to keep lifting the target because people were so generous. In the first instance, once we had the idea, once we all got on board with that, World Vision were very, very helpful in providing the fundraising pack. We found that very useful, some really good guidelines in there to help us along the process. But moreover, just as we went through the planning, people in the World Vision office were incredibly helpful, provided encouragement. I think there's definitely a very, very strong motivation once you know that you're raising money for a good cause, and once you know that money is fairly substantial. I can remember on day 2 there was a time when I was thinking to myself, I really don't need this is quite painful, and every opportunity is to give in, go to the pub, have a pint or whatever, but that motivation just said no, look, push through it, we've got to do it, we've got to get to the end, and the help of the team as well is always useful in those circumstances.
My name is Anne Jackson. I live in the land of Nidd, just outside Harrogate. I've been here now for 5.5 years. I'm retired now on the grounds of ill health, I'm now registered disabled. And I used to be a nurse for 38 years. So I decided I would do a fundraising to raise the money to sponsor a child. And I thought, well, what can I do? I'm registered disabled now. As I said, I can't do a run or a swim or anything. I'm pretty useless at most things, really. And then I saw an advert for a skydive, and I thought, oh, that sounds easy. I can jump out of a plane with a nice young man strapped to my back. So I thought, I'll do that. The only thing that really got me through the skydive, and all I thought as I was coming down, was, I'm doing this for Deborah. And that's all I just kept repeating to myself, I'm doing this for Deborah, I'm doing this for Deborah. And that really got me to the bottom. And I was very glad to hit terra firma. You can visit the World Vision office in Milton Keynes, so you can actually talk to the staff, you can find out, ask as many questions as you want, and they're very supportive and very helpful. And I think that's important, to know where your money's going and how it's actually changing people's lives. And it's not just providing education, it's ensuring they get the basics that all children need: education, healthcare, clean water, food, and a sustainable livelihood. Being able to help children makes me feel good. I get a lot of satisfaction out of being able to change people's lives, to make a difference. And when I see how they live, for me to come out of my comfort zone is nothing compared to what they have to go through.
My top tip for fundraising would be not to think about it too much and just go ahead and do what you're going to do. I put my headphones on and just run.
Number one top tip for fundraising is where you get someone who's prepared to donate a large amount of money. Just make sure they're the first entry at the top of the sponsor form, and everybody else will follow, likely to give you more money for a good cause.
Top tip for fundraising, I think it's to do, for me it was to do something that I'd never done before. I know my limitations, so I knew what I could and I couldn't do. So my top tip was do something you can have fun with. So you're going to do something you can really enjoy and have fun with for yourself, as well as for what you're going to achieve, what the money is going to do. And I think having fun is infectious, and if people can see you having fun doing something, that will hopefully influence them to say, well, actually this could be quite a good idea, we could have fun doing this, but not skydive. Wouldn't do that.